So we've had 5 very nice weeks here in the UK. Everything electric show, visiting family, visiting friends, seeing newborn babies. Everything nice except the weather. The best day today is when we're leaving. We set off back to Hungary tonight and we will stay down at one of our daughters down in St Albans. And then tomorrow we need to be at the ferry for the ferry at Dover for early afternoon. And then we'll set off back to Hungary from there. Just one stopper maybe on the way down. I think we'll do Hilton Park southbound. It's a nice break from here. And then probably one down at Medway just before we get on the ferry and charge up plenty there so we can get over to the other side. If we don't want to sleep, we'll just keep going and get through France and Belgium, maybe into Germany. This is quite impressive. We've stopped earlier than anticipated. We got held up by a lot of slow moving traffic on the M6. Nightmare driving in the UK, it really is. The motorways are packed. But anyway, as far as I can see, there's 26 Tesla chargers here at Rugby, which is excellent. Anyway, but need the loot, so going inside. I'm liking Rugby services. It's very modern, nice and clean. Got these little booths so you can sit there. All good stuff. Really liking it. On the way down to the ferry at Dover, we stopped off at Medway services. Didn't need to. Got plenty of charge. Get to Dover with about 22%, but allowed more time for the M25 hold-ups than we actually took, even though it seemed horrendously busy at the time. It's obviously got there a bit quicker than I anticipated. So there's 10 grid surf chargers down at this services and 12 Tesla superchargers. Not busy at the moment, but I can imagine it's quite busy when it's the main peak of holiday season. We arrived at Dover in plenty of time. We actually got bumped to an earlier ferry, which was alright, but unfortunately that ferry's delayed, so we're still leaving earlier than our scheduled time, and our ferry is probably an hour and a half later than it should be. So all good. Glad we allowed plenty of time. We had a nice stop on the way down. 12 minutes charging, that's all it was, and more than we need to get to Aalst in Belgium for the next supercharge. As we say goodbye to the UK just for a month, we're back here in 1 month's time, coming up directly from our trip to France, so looking forward to that already. On the return journey, we're back at Aalst in Belgium at the Ibis Hotel. Now it's a very busy charge in this, so they do actually have a maximum of 30 minutes. I think we've been here longer than that, and the cars, a couple of guys we've spoken to have been here longer, but it is something to bear in mind. At busy times, I think the lady in the hotel says they do enforce it quite strictly. This is Moggendorf services in Germany. 12 Teslas open to all vehicles, an Audi charging there. McDonald's just handy there. And we arrived about 11 p.m. last night. Put it on charge, got the blinds up, got into bed. It's now 6 o'clock, so we've probably had about 5.5, 6 hours solid sleep, which is really good. Plugged in, getting a coffee from McDonald's now. The car's fully charged and we'll be back on our way today. Absolutely perfectly quiet, peaceful night. And the beauty of the McDonald's there is that unlike some of them that say they're open 24/7, but that's only the drive-through part, that one's open all night, got clean toilets. Not that we needed them in the night, but if you do, they are there. Back home in Hungary, and we're back on the granny charger just plugs in, 2-pin plug to the outside socket. Seems weird going back from that after all the supercharging, and it's nice to be back in a very rural green area, not far from Lake Balaton. Everything's gone crazy while we're away. The garden's gone a little bit crazy. Everything's coming up though. Got plenty of grapes on the vine, coming up nicely on the vines. All the fruit trees, and then it's all looking very lush.